How's it going, guys? My name is Zach with the Movie Castle, and today we're going to be taking a look at R.L. Stine's Stuff of Nightmares number 4. This is the fourth and final chapter in the Monster Makers saga. So yeah, things are going to come to a violent end, let's just say. And overall, I really did enjoy this, and I really am looking forward to more. The end of the book, I won't do any major spoilers, obviously, but the Nightmare Keeper does look at another object in the museum and say, oh, this reminds me of another story. So it sounds like we are going to get an issue 5 or maybe a all-new issue 1, depending on how they want to do that. But it does sound like there'll be another plot arc, which is really great. I really do hope that Stuff of Nightmares becomes sort of like a comic version of Goosebumps or Fear Street, where there's just a whole bunch of issues, a whole wide range of anthology stories. I really do hope that this project gets to be big, you know? So I really hope we get 5 soon, or new plot arc number 1, however they label it. But for what we are on now, the finale, and yeah, things are burning pretty hot and quick. This is obviously a story inspired by Frankenstein and Reanimator, and if you know the Reanimator movies, things get pretty crazy, and they get crazy here. Right off the bat, something doesn't go as expected, and from there, things crash, things crumble, and to be fair, sometimes it does feel like it's happening too quick, and I do kind of wish that we had more than 4 issues. Modern comics, they're really trying to do this 4-issue plot arc thing. They can put graphic novels out faster, and I get why. But at the same time, I really do feel like if this finale had another issue to really, you know, let the big epic ending stuff soak in, it would have been better. But as it stands now, boy does the last issue burn hot and bright, let me tell you. And big, crazy things will happen. And even though I do say that I would like it if it went slower and let us relish in them, something about reading through and going, oh, no, oh, no. You know, there is something quite intense behind that, you know? So overall, I really did like this issue. Very extreme. Again, some stuff went faster than I wanted it to, but this is a horror story. Messed up endings are great. And overall, I did enjoy this plot arc as a whole. I really am glad I picked it up, and it's a really good first story, and what I hope to be a long-running series. Fingers crossed there. Anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and switch to the close-up camera. I'll show you guys the book. We'll do a little bit of the story and the art. No major spoilers, but I do want to show you guys a little bit of this. Anyway, without further ado, to the close-up camera. Alright, here we are inside the castle taking a closer look at Stuff of Nightmares number 4. Bring it closer to the camera, and we can see the Boom Studios logo, the number 4 in that little circle, and a really nice cover. I really do have to say this is probably one of my favorite covers. We get to see the Nightmare Keeper right here, looking really good in the black, white, and red. You get to see the assistant with one of the brains, and among the tombstones, we get to see the brothers' early experiments and the nice haunted house right above them. Overall, really good cover. I think Francesco Francavilla did this. He's made lots of really good covers for the series, but I really do like this one. The imagery and the stylization, pretty cool. Once again, as always, the back has that hand on it again. That was the first object that they looked at in this plot arc, and it's been the back for every one. I am hoping that we get to 5, but if we do get to 5 or an all-new number 1, are they going to keep this hand here or are they going to change it? But anyway, that's been the back of the book for a while now, and then we get the 04011, and Francavilla gets his credit there in 2022. Sorry guys. Anyway, after that, if we open the book up, we get R.L. Stine's Stuff of Nightmares, and then the credits, illustrations by A.L. Kaplan. And then we get the fun skull on the bottom here as always. Now after this, I'll go ahead and take a look at the plot. Now that being said, I won't be doing any major spoilers, but I do want to say my piece on a few plot points and make sure you guys have a basic understanding as to what the issue's about. Now, that being said, though, I have to say with this one, even though I said I'd do no major spoilers, there is something quite shocking that happens right at the beginning, and in turn, I can't really talk about the rest of the book without talking about that. But really, if you haven't read this book yet, I would recommend pausing the video right now and reading it, because there is a very interesting thing that happens right at the beginning, and it's best if you don't know it. But that being said, I'm going to have to talk about it because it's right there at the beginning. So, best to pause if you haven't read it yet. But anyway, we of course get the brother working on bringing the girl back to life. This is the girl that the two brothers were fighting over. And why he's doing that, the Nightmare Keeper is going to introduce the story again and show us a whole bunch of stuff this time. A literal hand in marriage, a painting with a haunted backstory, the bucket that caught Anne's head, and a heart that's literally been eaten. So this is the final chapter of this plot arc, and he is going all out showing us all these different stories, but he even has this dining room set up with an invitation from Hannibal Lecter. Yeah, they legitimately dropped Hannibal Lecter's name in there. I wonder if R.L. Stine is friends with Thomas Harris. I mean, they're both authors, right? But it's kind of funny that Stuff of Nightmares gets to say Hannibal Lecter's name, yet the official Clarice TV show doesn't get to. I'm guessing the two authors are friends or something. But anyway, you know that shocking incident that I brought up earlier? Well, the crazy brother straps the girl to the wires with the brain in the new body. However, he goes maybe a little too hard, too fast, and we really get two shocking, I wasn't really meaning to make a pun, but we get this where we basically know something's wrong, and that's the big full-page splash. But man, this image right here, where you realize she's all charred to a corpse, and there's nothing you can do at that point. Yeah, man, that's a hard-hitting image right at the front. You think they're gonna do the whole, oh, we're two monsters in love now. But no, she is 100% dead. And, of course, the other brother finds out about this and storms off. He is quite upset that she's 100% dead and gone forever. And why he's out there looking around, he will eventually see their early failures. And he says, hey, I know you don't recognize me. I'm in a different body, but I am your creator. And will they recognize him? Will they believe it? And even if they do know he's their creator, what will they say? So we get an encounter with their early work, which, boy, they've been tearing up the place. They've been a crazy fire. We also have the other brother preparing to live stream his success to the whole world, and ignoring the butler saying, hey, we're all gonna die. He literally is arrogant enough to say, they're my creations, they're going to love me no matter what. And the butler sends the baby out, and the baby is now wandering among the general public, and we'll see how that all plays out. I don't want to go any further. Again, no major spoilers, but you can see right then and there, you know, the Horde is coming. Someone, a major character, definitely died right at the very beginning. Things are going to come quite literally crashing down in this final chapter. Overall, I really did love the big, intense, crazy ending. This series has been really fun, and I really do hope that we get a second plot arc. Again, they hinted it at the end, and I will definitely be picking it up if they do that. And also, again, great cover here. Anyway, to everyone who's watched so far, thank you for watching. To everyone who's liked and subscribed, thank you. You really are helping the channel out. I'll leave a relevant playlist on the bottom. This should be my R.L. Stine playlist, where I've covered all the past issues of this series, and also talked about the Fear Street movies. Speaking of the Fear Street movies, I did go to Barnes & Noble and pick up some of the Fear Street books. I hope to cover some of those soon. I'm reading The Runaway right now. I almost have it finished. They're all really short, so I blew through it really quick. And that's really fun, so hopefully I'll get to some of those pretty soon. Anyway, have a good day. I'll see you guys again very, very soon. R.L. Stine playlist on the bottom. Have a good day now.